Chelsea have opened talks with Barcelona for 25-year-old Dutch midfielder Frenkie de Jong, who has been heavily linked with a move to Manchester United this summer. De Jong would prefer a move to Chelsea over Manchester United. Chelsea are willing to offer French defender Wesley Fofana £200,000 a week if they can strike a deal with Leicester City, who want £85 million for the 21-year-old. Manchester United have held initial talks with RB Salzburg over the signing of 19-year-old Slovenia striker Benjamin Sesko. Chelsea have also had a meeting with Sesko's agent. Bournemouth are close to signing Barcelona's 33-year-old Brazilian goalkeeper Neto. Tottenham have opened talks with Udinese over Italian left-back Destiny Udogie, with the potential to loan the defender back to the Serie A club. England goalkeeper Dean Henderson will not play for Manchester United again after joining Nottingham Forest on loan, says former Tottenham midfielder Jamie O'Hara. Chelsea's English defender Levi Colwill is set to join Brighton, with the Seagulls' Spanish defender Marc Cucurella on the verge of moving the other way. The Blues have a buyback clause in the deal for Colwill. Croatia winger Ivan Perisic reached out to former Tottenham star and compatriot Luka Modric for advice before deciding to leave Inter Milan for North London this summer. A number of Championship and League One clubs are interested in taking Manchester United's Welsh midfielder Charlie Savage on loan.